All right, hello everybody. Welcome aboard another Blazed and Confused aviation flight. I am your pilot, Casper Blazin. We are here at London Heathrow Airport, and looks like we just got our baggage finished loaded. Our passengers are coming on board right now. Today our flight time is about 2.5 hours, give or take. And we should be departing here about in the next 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how long the passengers take and getting the plane. Well, plane never takes long to set up here. Let's see. I've already linked the scenery and our route over in the chat. So that's our sim brief route we got going there, and then the scenery being used today, which is the Inibuilds London Heathrow here we're currently at. And then we'll be heading over to the MK Studios Helsinki-Vantaa, I think is how it's, something along those lines. Both of those sceneries available at the Inibuild store, which I also provided a link for there in the chat. Otherwise, let's go ahead and jump up on into the cockpit and let's start getting everything set up to go here. Alright, let me drop the music volume a little more here. Actually, I'll go ahead and pause the upbeat music since we have the universal announcer music playing in the background here. It's not very loud, so I don't know if you can pick it up, but it's a playing. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and come over here to the flight ops. Let's import our SimBrief flight plan. And we already have our chocks GPU hooked up and the doors open here for the passengers. The rest of the doors have already closed up. So let's go load sheet. We'll go ahead and import. And that is all we will be able to do until GSX gets done with the boarding process. Well, we've got a total of 285 passengers on board with us today on this absolutely magnificent Inibuilds A350-900. Alright. Let's see. We'll go ahead and get our ATIS information from Beyond ATC here. Grab my trusty dry erase board.
1732 Zulu, surface wind 070 degrees, 15 knots, variable between 040 degrees and 100 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers or more, no clouds detected, temperature 28 degrees, dew point 11 degrees, to NH1023, landing runway 09 left, departing runway 09 right, transition level 060, advise on initial contact, you have information X-ray.
X-ray, alright.
Heathrow Airport information X-ray, 1732 Zulu, surface wind 070 degrees, 15 knots, variable between 040 degrees and 100 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers or more, no clouds detected, temperature 28 degrees, dew point 11 degrees.
Okay, that's all we need from them.
Landing runway 09
we'll go ahead and switch over to clearance.
Scandinavian 528, request IFR clearance to Orlando Airport.
Scandinavian 528, Heathrow delivery information X-ray current clear to Orlando via the Brookmans Park 6 Juliet departure runway 09 right, climb via SID to 6,000 feet, squawk 6246.
Clear to Orlando via the Brookmans Park 6 Juliet departure, runway 09 right, climb via SID to 6,000 feet, squawk 6246, Scandinavian 528.
Scandinavian 528, read back correct. Contact ground 121.705 when ready for push or start.
Ground 121.705 when ready, Scandinavian 528,
Thank you.
Good day.
Okay.
Heathrow delivery, Virgin 23 X-ray Heavy, Boeing 787-9, gate 335, request IFR clearance to Los Angeles, information X-ray.
Virgin 23 X-ray Heavy, Heathrow delivery, clear to Los Angeles via Compton 5 Juliet departure, runway 09 right, climb via SID to 6,000 feet, squawk 6336.
Clear to Los Angeles via Compton 5 Juliet departure, runway 09 right, climb via SID to 6,000 feet, squawk 6336.
Let's see if maybe we can get in this time once this one's done.
Virgin 23 X-ray Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground 121.705 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Ground 121.705 when ready for pushback or engine start, Virgin 23 X-ray Heavy.
Oh my god.
American 81 Heavy,
of course. This is what happens when you go out of London Heathrow. It's very busy.
Information X-ray.
So we are on live time and weather here for this flight. Did not adjust the time, so we're going to have kind of a early evening departure here and probably a dusk to nighttime arrival over into Helsinki.
American 81 Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground 121.705 when ready for push or start.
Right. See if we can jump in after he reads this back.
When ready, American 81 Heavy.
Heathrow delivery, Finnair 1338 Heavy, Airbus A350-900 at gate 321. Request IFR clearance to Helsinki-Vantaa. Oh, I forgot to say information X-ray.
Echo Heavy, Airbus A350-900, gate 334, request IFR clearance to Vantaa Airport, information X-ray.
Finnair 4 Charlie Echo Heavy, Heathrow delivery, clear to Vantaa Airport via Detling 1 Juliet departure, runway 09 right, climb via SID to 6,000 feet, squawk 1426.
Cleared to Vantaa Airport via Detling 1 Juliet departure, runway 09 right, climb via SID to 6,000 feet, squawk 1426, Finnair 4 Charlie Echo Heavy.
Finnair 4 Charlie Echo Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground 121.705 when ready for push or start.
Ground 121.705 when ready, Finnair 4 Charlie Echo Heavy.
Alright, my turn.
Finnair 1338 Heavy, Heathrow delivery, information X-ray current clear to Vantaa Airport via Brookmans Park 6 Juliet departure, runway 09 right, climb via SID to 6,000 feet, squawk 3642.
3642. Clear to Vantaa Airport via the Brookman Park 6 Juliet departure, runway 09 right, climb via SID to 6,000, squawk 3642 for Finnair 1338 Heavy.
Finnair 1338 Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground 121.705 when ready for push or start.
Ground on 121.705. I'm ready for push or start. Finnair 1338 Heavy. Okay. There we go. We finally got in there.
American 81 Heavy, request taxi to the active.
Alright, let's jump up here first. I don't think I need to do anything here yet. We don't have our fuel yet, so we're not going to turn on the seatbelt sign, but we'll turn on the no smoking, no mobile auto. Rest of that's good for now. Let's clear that out. Delete all. Alright, that's good. Let's go to the init. We'll do, actually let me pull the survive this up over here, and let's go ahead and input our squawk code of 3642.
Taxi to holding point Lima India November Kilo 52, runway 09 right via Bravo.
We'll put that into standby for now. Alright, company flight plan request.
Taxi to holding point Lima India
And
November Kilo
insert.
52, runway 09 right via Bravo, link 58 Alpha, link 52, 19 November 11, link
Oh,
52,
never mind.
Charlie Echo Heavy.
Let me jump over here. I've got to update the database here first.
Contacted through tower 118.705.
Yeah,
Over
that's
to
what I
tower
need.
118.705, Scandinavian 528.
Alright, back over here. Let's do this again. Company flight plan request. And insert that.
X-ray heavy. Contacted through tower 118.705.
I just did that, you dingbat.
118.705, Virgin 23 X-ray heavy.
Are you really being that stupid? Let's see here.
Do you really have to ask that question, Casper?
Not really, but... let's see. 2607. That's the right cycle. Let's do it one more time. We'll do it one more time, just for good measure. Let's see. Maybe I need to do this again too, just because. So we'll try that again anyway. Alright, I'll re-import that again. Alright, let's try this. If it says it again, we'll just ignore it and keep going. Alright, insert.
American 81 heavy. Contacted through
still
tower
saying it.
118.705.
We have a paper, yep,
Tower
we'll pull that.
118.705, American 81 Heavy.
Company wind request. And insert that. Clear and departure. Runway 09 right.
A336 request pushback and engine start.
The Brook
Cat
Park
250 heavy,
6
Heathrow
Juliet.
ground, pushback approved.
No transition,
Face west.
so insert.
Pushback approved, face west, Cathay 250 heavy.
That looks good. And alright, we'll do our arrival, which was the, let's see, 22 left. And we'll go ahead and just do the ILS. And our star was Luku 7 Alpha. Or Laku. Did I get that? Oh, yeah. That one there. I did. I put a U here instead of an A.
4 Sierra Delta Heavy, Heathrow ground, pushback approved. Face south. Pushback and engine start approved, face south, Turkish 4 Sierra
The
Delta Heavy.
Laku 7 Alpha arrival. Let's see. Yeah, 9, yep. Okay, didn't have anything in the flight plan either. Okay. And insert temporary. We've got a manual discontinuity, so that's fine. We'll leave that.
Speedbird 9,
the rest of that looks good.
235, request pushback and engine start.
Okay, that didn't change.
Finnair 4 Charlie
Okay.
Echo Heavy, contact Heathrow Tower 118.705.
Go back to our
Over to
init.
Tower 118.705, Finnair
Fuel and
4 Charlie Echo
payloads.
Heavy.
Jump back over here to the EFB.
Speedbird 99 Heavy, Heathrow ground, pushback
let's
and engine
see.
start approved. Face south.
Pushback and engine start approved, face south.
They're still
Speedbird 99 heavy.
loading. So as soon as they get done, we can get our numbers and
Speedbird
finish the
371,
setup
take
here of the plane.
515, request pushback and engine start.
Shouldn't take too much longer. Got
Speedbird
20,
371, Heathrow ground,
25
pushback and
passengers
engine
left to
start
go.
Approved. Face south.
Pushback approved, face south, Speedbird 371.
I'll take my face cam away for just a minute.
Turkish 4 Sierra Delta
Enjoy
Heavy,
some
request
safety
taxi.
material while we wait.
Turkish 4 Sierra Delta Heavy, taxi to holding point Lima India November Kilo 52, runway 09 right, Betilo Bravo, link 53, Yankee November 11 link 52.
All of a sudden he went.
Taxi to holding point Lima India November Kilo 52, runway 09 right.
Turn
Betilo
beyond
Bravo,
ATC
link
down.
53, Yankee November 11 link 52, Turkish 4 Sierra Delta Heavy.
250 heavy, request taxi.
Cathay 250 Heavy, taxi to holding point Lima India November Kilo 52, runway 09 right, via Bravo, link 58 Alpha, link 52, Yankee November 11 link 52.
Alright, 15 passengers left to go. We can finish our setup of the plane here and then start our pushback.
58 Alpha, link 52, Yankee November 11, link 52, Cathay 250 heavy. Speedbird 99 heavy, request taxi to the active.
Speedbird 99 Heavy, taxi to holding point Lima India November Kilo 52, runway 09 right, via Kilo, Bravo, link 53, Yankee November 11 link 52.
Taxi to holding point Lima India November Kilo 52, runway 09 right by Kilo, Bravo, link 53.
Alright, 7 people to go. Oh, now 5.
Speedbird 99 heavy.
Speedbird 371, request taxi to the active.
We'll have quite a few empty seats on this flight.
Speedbird 371, taxi to holding point
By
Lima
no
India
means an
November
empty
Kilo
flight, but
52, runway 09 right, via Alpha, link 52, Yankee November 11 link 52.
Taxi to holding point Lima India November Kilo 52, runway 09 right via Alpha, link 52, Yankee November 11 link 52, Speedbird 371.
come on, last 2 people. Sit down, buckle your seat. Well, no seatbelts yet because we still gotta put fuel in the plane.
Speedbird 894, Heathrow ground, pushback approved. Face
There we
northwest.
go.
Pushback and engine start approved, face northwest, Speedbird.
Alright, set 0 fuel. So for some reason it's saying 283 instead of 285. There we go. Let's do our instant refuel here.
118.705, Speedbird 371, good day.
There we go. Perfect. So let me go ahead and write our 0 fuel weight and our CG down here. Let's see, 381.3 and then 30.16 on the So 30.2 is what we'll go with on the CG. All right, let's go back over to our whatchamacallit here. And again, you can cheat and just hit enter through all these, but I guess I'll type them out this time. 381.3. Enter, or zero fuel was 30.2. And our fuel is 43.8. Oops, it didn't cycle to the next one like it was supposed to. All right, let's try that again. 30.2, yeah. Enter, there we go, that time it cycled. And then 43.8. And there we go. And then passengers. Come on, I hit enter. There we go. Passengers 285. There we go. It should do some calculations here. There we go. All right, so we got plenty of fuel for our destination and our alternate, and that looks good. So I'll go back. Oh, I should have done the takeoff speeds while I was over at the EFB, but we'll have to switch back into it now. Okay, so we'll sync the FMS. 9 right is correct. All right. Winds 070 at 15. Yep, that's what we were told. 28 degrees. That also matches. 3021. Oh, that's inches of mercury. That's right. And it won't switch. That's okay. Weight looks correct. 370 empty, and then the 40 tons, 40 something thousand pounds of fuel should put it right at that same. All right, so we'll compute that. See what it gives us. So we're gonna have a flaps of 1. Flex is 67 degrees, and our V1 is 143, rotate at 145, and a V2 of 150. So we'll send that over to the FMS. Jump back over there, and we'll confirm those speeds, 143, 145, 150. That is correct. We will leave the packs on. Anti-ice will be off. Definitely don't need that. And there we go. That is the initialization done. Actually, let me go back to that real quick. Make sure it has the correct cruise altitude. Yep, we are cruising at 41,000 feet today. That looks good. All right, perfect. All right, that all looks good. Perfect. All right, so we'll bring our checklist menu up. Gear pins, fuel quantity. Let's go. And turn the seatbelt sign on now. Go ahead and turn the fuel pumps on now. We'll go ahead and hit the beacon light. Once we get this checklist, we're going to get our push and start going. Oh yeah, we need the APU going too. Oh, hold on, let's turn the beacon back off because we still need our external power for the moment. My bad, I got a little ahead of myself there. I forgot the beacon light automatically disconnects the ground power. So we got to give that a minute to spool up. So let's go ahead and come up here, and we're going to 6,000 feet initially. We need we do need hectopascals in 1023. Two and a tree. There we go. Set, and
Speedbird 336,
set.
state 517, request pushback.
Alright, so we're just waiting on our APU here to finish.
Heathrow ground, hold position for company traffic.
Let's put
Hold position.
his on our, go ahead and get the constraints there, and we'll bump his range out to 160.
Speedbird 894,
Almost there. Alright, there we go. We have a good APU. Now we can disconnect our ground power. Perfect. We'll go beacon light on. And let's go back down here again. We've got that set. Alright, next is going to be our before start. Parking brake is set. We have our takeoff speeds and thrust settings done. Let's go ahead and tell GSX to prepare for pushback. And that way they will... I don't know that yet. Alright, doors closed up. Chalk's TPU are disconnected. There is our slides armed. Going to bring this up. Alright, slides, and we have our nose wheel steering disconnect message. Checklist complete. Alright, so next will be our after start, but we do not need that yet. Let's get clearance from ground to push and start. We're at gate 321. Heathrow ground, Finnair 1338 Heavy at gate 321, ready for push and start.
Finnair 1338 Heavy, Heathrow ground, pushback approved. Face southeast.
Pushback approved, face southeast, Finnair 1338 Heavy. So, continue pushback. Yep, we want nose right, so face south on taxiway F. Parking brake released.
336, taxi to holding point Lima India November Kilo 52, runway 09 arrival.
Okay.
Link 54 Bravo.
Let me turn head tracking on here.
Link 52.
Alright, we will come down here. We'll turn our engine start on.
Link 54 Bravo, Link 53, Anti November 11, Link 52, Speedbird 336.
Alright, let's start engine 2 first this time. Oh, whoops. There we go. I forgot the APU bleed. There we go. Alright. Well, I'm just in a forgetful mood here today. Alright, let's go over here and watch this bad boy spool up.
Speedbird 336, contact is for tower 118.705.
Let's bring the sim sounds up. Almost forgot about that. Parking brake set. Alright, looks like we have a good start on engine 1. Yep, we do. Let's go ahead and tell GSX to get off the airplane. Alright, I'm gonna do something here real quick. Let's see, options. Alright, it's going to get a little bit louder, and we'll turn the noise canceling off for this next engine start. Alright. So let's come down here, and we'll go engine 1. And let's go back over, and this one we'll listen to from inside the cabin. Another good engine start, we do. Alright, excellent. And tow truck's just driving wherever he wants. Okay, let's come over here real quick. Yep, we'll start our block time. Okay, let's get HUD, and we can turn the APU bleed off. We'll give that just a minute before we turn the APU itself off. Alright, anti-ice is not needed. Let's bring our flight control screen up. Do a quick check here. Nose up. Nose down. And back to neutral. Roll left. Roll right. And neutral. Rudder left. Rudder right. And everything's back neutral. Perfect. Flight controls are checked and functioning. And yeah, we're gonna get our clearance now, and the ground crew is already out of the way here. Let's taxi. Alright, flaps to 1. Turn the radar system on, and we'll go TA only, and we'll put that onto the performance page. Let's see here, so we got the radar on. Alright, auto brake on, ground spoilers armed, and takeoff configuration test. Round 2, let's try it again. Come on. There we go. Third time's the charm. Alright, there we go. Taxi checklist complete. All we have next is lining up on the runway. Let me turn the ATC back up now. Heathrow ground, Finnair 1338 Heavy, request taxi to the active.
Finnair 1338 Heavy, taxi to holding point Lima India November Kilo 52, runway 09 right, Bear Foxtrot, link 36 Echo Alpha, link 52, Yankee November 11 link 52.
Holy moly. Taxi to holding point link 52, runway 09 right, via Foxtrot, link 36, Echo Alpha, link 52, Yankee, November 11, link 52, Finnair 1338 Heavy.
Negative, taxi via Foxtrot, link 36 Echo Alpha, link 52, Yankee November 11 link 52.
That's exactly what I said, you dum-dum.
Taxi to holding point Lima India November Kilo 52, runway 09 right, Bear Foxtrot, link 36 Echo Alpha, link 52, Yankee November 11 link 52, Finnair 1338 Heavy.
Exactly what I said.
All aircraft be advised, information Yankee now current QNH 1023.
That was exactly what I said. Anyway, okay, let's come over here and get some airport charts.
Taxi to holding point Sierra, runway 09 right, Bear link 44 Whiskey Sierra.
Let's see here. Oh, how about this? Let's try bringing just the airport charts. Yeah. Okay, so we've got Foxtrot, which is what we're on here, going to link 36. That's 34, so I'm imagining that's 35, so 36 should be this one right here. Well, there's a L35 right there. Unless I'm overlooking it, I don't see a 36, so we're just gonna go straight ahead to Alpha. And then straight down to link 52. I don't know what all this other Yankee November 11. Why are we going all? Oh, yeah, that's Yankees. So we're supposed to go Yankee.
808, RAM 558, request pushback.
November 11,
Heathrow ground, pushback approved. Face south.
Pushback
which is
approved,
right
face
here.
south, speedbird 808.
Boy, Beyond ATC and their taxiing instructions are just some of the goofiest shit I've ever seen. This should have been a simple Foxtrot to link 35, Alpha to link 52. That's all it should have been. Unless there's some type of traffic jam back here that they're linking everybody around this way or something.
Speedbird 794, taxi
All right.
holding point Lima India November Kilo 52, runway 09 right, then Hotel Bravo, link 58 Alpha, link 52, Yankee November 11 link 52.
Taxi to holding point Lima India November Kilo 52, runway 09 right, then Hotel Bravo, link 58 Alpha.
All right, let me zoom this in so I can see it a little easier here. All right, so we're just gonna go Foxtrot to, I imagine this is link 35 because this would be 36 and I can't get over there because that's over there. And then we'll jump on Alpha and come down here, and if there's no traffic jam, we're just gonna go straight to the holding point here. All right, parking brake coming off. Is my trim set? Yep, trim is set correct for takeoff. We'll give it a little throttle here. And start our taxi.
Taxi to holding point Lima India November Kilo 52, runway 09 right, then Charlie Alpha.
I'll take this
link
first
52,
right.
Yankee November 11 link 52.
Turn the head tracking on here.
Taxi to holding point Lima India November Kilo 52, runway 09 right, then Charlie Alpha, link 52, Yankee November 11 link 52, speedbird 808.
Shuttle 8 Kilo, contact Heathrow Tower 118.705.
Over to Tower 118.705, shuttle 8 Kilo.
Okay, I'm gonna make a left up here and jump out onto Alpha and taxi straight down.
Kenya 101 Heavy, contact Heathrow Tower 118.705.
Over to Tower 118.705, Kenya 101 Heavy.
Okay. Clear both directions.
Speedbird 808, contact Heathrow Tower 118.705, bye-bye.
Contact Tower 118.705, speedbird 808.
Okay. Give it a little bit of thrust here. We can pick up a little bit of speed. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna go straight down and left to the holding point just like that plane in front of us just did. That's loud. Turn that down.
Air Canada 859 Heavy, full position for traffic.
137 Yankee Heavy,
a
gate
little bit of
321, request pushback.
wow. What the hell is going on here?
Speedbird 794, contact Heathrow Tower
Oh, and now we have a
118.705.
Contact Tower 118.705, Speedbird 794.
That's okay.
Virgin
Jump out in front of me there,
137
Mr.
Heathrow
Speedbird.
ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
Pushback approved, face southeast, Virgin
Yeah, we got
137
some.
Yankee Heavy.
Finnair
Air
133
Canada had some
heavy,
issues there.
contact Heathrow Tower 118.705.
And they're taxiing through the grass to avoid them. That's
Finnair
funny.
1338 heavy, contact Heathrow Tower 118.705.
Tower on 118.705, Finnair 1338 heavy.
Speedbird
Funny,
794,
funny.
Number 2 for departure. Hold short of runway 09 right. Hold short of runway 09 right, Speedbird 794.
Yeah.
Kenya 101 heavy, contact London Control 134.125.
Him special. He don't have to wait.
125, Kenya 101 heavy.
Hey, Air Canada, you're facing the wrong way. The runway's behind you there. Heathrow Tower, Finnair 1338 heavy, holding short, runway 09 right, ready for departure.
Finnair 1338 heavy, number 3 for departure. Hold short of runway 09 right.
Number 3 for departure, hold short, 09 right, Finnair 1338 heavy. Alright. Did I set the parking brake?
808 Heathrow Tower.
No.
Wind 070 degrees, 13
Now I
knots,
did.
runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff, Speedbird.
Oh, there he goes.
Speedbird 794, runway 09 right, line up and wait. Runway 09 right, line up and wait, Speedbird 794.
Okay, he's moving up, which means we get to move up. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and get that turned off before I forget. We'll turn off the taxi light. We don't need it anymore. All right. We'll hold right here. Parking brake set.
Speedbird 794, Heathrow Tower, wind 070 degrees, 13 knots,
Okay.
runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff.
There we go.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff, Speedbird 794. Finnair 1338 heavy, runway 09 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. Runway 0.
Speedbird 808, contact
Okay.
London Control 134.125. Contact London Control 134.125, Speedbird 808.
Come on, big girl. Start moving. And we'll just ignore Mr. Air Canada that's parked over here. Oh, wait a minute. He's moving. What's he doing? He's gonna drive through us. Alright, we'll just pretend he's not there and let's keep going. Oh, now he stopped again. Yeah, so we'll just pretend he is not there. Ah!
Finnair 1338
Good old Beyond
heavy,
ATC.
Heathrow Tower, wind 070 degrees, 13 knots, runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff 09 right, Finnair 1338 heavy. Alright, we have our clearance. Get
Speedbird
it lined up.
794, contact London Control
And
134.125.
a quick stop
Contact London
here.
Control 134.125,
Chrono on.
Speedbird 794.
We'll go ahead and turn the wing lights on too, just for the heck of it, because I want to. And everything else looks good. Alright, let's spool up the engines. We'll turn the sounds up again a little bit. Okay, I don't know why the plane just moved, but yeah, good. Alright. Come on, get in the right spot. There we go. Alright. There we go. Flex set. What? Throttle was being stubborn there. Alright. And 100 knots, nose pressure released. A little bit of a wind from the right. Well, actually, the plane's showing it from the left, but... Alright, rotate. Positive rate, gear coming up. Okay, thrust to climb.
Finnair 1338 Heavy, contact London Control 134.125.
London Control 134.125, Finnair 1338 Heavy. London Control, Finnair 1338 Heavy, climbing through 2200 on the Brick 6 Juliet, or sorry, Brick Park 6 Juliet departure.
Finnair 1338 Heavy, London Control, good evening, identified, climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Finnair 1338 Heavy. Alright. 190 set. I'll continue on our departure out here. But turn the head tracking off. Let's see here, and flaps coming up. Turn off the nose wheel light, can come off. Alright, there we go. Nose down just a touch. Looking good. Okay, looks like we have an altitude restriction here. Went a little too far down there. Get that back up. There we go.
Iberia 07 Zulu Bravo, contact London Control 118.475.
Standard pressure set.
Center on 118.475, Iberia 07 Zulu Bravo, good day.
Alright, go ahead and turn it over to the autopilot. Turn the head tracking off. And we'll turn the control inputs off here. Alright, let's turn the sim sounds down here.
Speedbird 398, contact London Control 118.475, bye-bye.
Contact London Control 118.475.
Alright, let's see. How long is this altitude restriction? Looks like it's out quite a little bit here. Oops, I never finished this checklist. Oh well, the cabin was ready. We were on the right runway and the packs were staying on, so there we go. Checklist complete.
Speedbird 530, contact Paris Control 126.475.
Okay, so once we get past BPK here, we'll be able to start climbing back up again. In the meantime, we'll just have to hold 6,000 feet. And then that's where we can start our climb again once we pass that waypoint there coming up. So only 5 nautical miles, not too far.
Passing 1,600 feet, climbing to 6,000 feet.
Okay, let's see here.
Hotel, contact London Control 118.475.
Center on 118.475, Lot 1 Lima Hotel.
Had our lovely bot try to come in and post their little AI viewer link again.
Climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level
Stream Elements smacked its hand and said, nope, no you don't.
Speedbird 336, contact Paris Control 126.475.
We can turn it beyond ATC down a little bit too.
126.475, Speedbird 336.
Alright, here comes our right hand turn at BPK. And then we should start to climb back up again. And you can see it here on the vertical profile here.
One heavy, contact London Control 118.475.
Center on 118.475.
And there we go. Back up.
Speedbird 808, contact London Control 118.475.
Yep, everything looks good on the banner.
Contact
Perfect.
London Control 118.475, Speedbird 808, good day.
Meantime, we'll go ahead up here and we'll turn the no smoking sign to auto. We're going to keep the seatbelt sign on for now. And we'll go ahead and turn the wing lights off. We don't need those. Landing lights stay on for a little bit longer. Oh, we can go down here and disarm the ground spoilers too. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Let's see here. There we go. Get departure view here from the front of the plane here and the business class little cubbies. Sorry, I didn't get a view out the window here for the departure off the runway there, but that's a lot of turns and off of that departure, so I wanted to make sure I stayed on the flight path. Let's see what the other side's looking like. Oh, about the same.
London Control, Speedbird 924, passing 1,600 feet, climbing to 6,000
Let's jump back up the
feet.
cockpit. Almost at 10,000 feet, so we'll be able to turn the landing lights off.
London Control identified, climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Speedbird 924.
There we go. And we'll turn the landing lights off. We'll put the strobes back to auto. Everything else can stay. We're going to keep the seatbelt sign on just a little bit longer. The rest of that looks good. So, let's see, we'll turn the sim sounds down some more. We'll jump outside and some cinematic views here.
London Control, Speedbird 6 November Charlie Heavy, passing 1,600 feet, climbing to 6,000 feet.
Speedbird 794, contact London Control 118.475.
Contact London Control 118.475, Speedbird 794. Have a good evening.
Speedbird 6 November Charlie Heavy, London Control identified, climb flight level 190.
Climb flight level 190, Speedbird 6 November Charlie Heavy.
Right. Very nice departure over the English coast and countryside here. Wish I would have got some city shots there as if we were departing out, but I wanted to keep control of the aircraft a little bit longer.
London Control, Scandinavian 78 Charlie, good evening, passing 1,600 feet, climbing to 6,000 feet.
Scandinavian 78 Charlie, London Control identified, climb flight level 190.
Altitude. Once we get up to about 20,000 feet, I'll turn the seatbelt sign off. As long as things stay nice and smooth for us. So far looking good. The winds are very light right now, but we'll have to see what they do once we get up a little bit higher.
London Control, Air Canada 859 Heavy, good evening, passing 1,000 feet.
In the meantime, as always here at Blazed and Confused, it's time for that safety material. Oh, there we go, that's a nice view.
Level 190, Air Canada 859 Heavy.
Finnair 1338 Heavy, contact London Control 118.475.
London Control on 118.475, Finnair 1338 Heavy. London Control, Finnair 1338 Heavy, climbing through flight level 167 for flight level 190.
Finnair 1338 Heavy, London Control identified, climb flight level 410.
Climb flight level 410, Finnair 1338 Heavy. Alright, up to our cruise altitude now. And set, flight level 410.
Flight level 177, climbing to flight level 190, directed, sir.
I never turned that on. Didn't really need it, it was clear. Let's see, we'll go ahead and put terrain over here. There we go.
KLM70 Charlie, cleared Red V1 Alpha, arrival runway 06.
Cleared Red V1 Alpha, arrival runway 06, KLM70 Charlie.
There we go.
10101 Heavy,
Set mine out now too.
126.475.
Perfect.
Contact Paris Control.
All right.
6.475, Kenya 101 Heavy.
As you see, our route's gonna take us up over here across Denmark and then into Sweden and right over Stockholm. So should have some nice views of the city there as we're passing over. And then we'll come in, loop around from the north. And if Beyond ATC doesn't change it, we should be landing on runway 22 left. So I'll be coming in kind of this direction here for landing. Somewhere right in there like that. Alright, we are looking good here. Oh, here we'll let me jump over here to the FMC and we'll go ahead and get rid of this company message. So we'll go to the ATC com. So the other thing we'll do too, let's switch that to Beyond ATC. And up a little higher, we'll go ahead and do D-ATIS and we'll get this updating for us. There we go. Clear that out. So currently in Helsinki, the winds are 300 at 7 knots. We have Cav OK conditions and temperatures 22. Very nice. Nice and comfortable. So right now they're arriving 04 left and 04 right. So we may not be coming in on 22 left. We'll have to wait and see. Although the 22s make a little more sense for the winds. 80 degrees is a little bit less than 100 degrees, so. Alright, we'll just have to wait and see what we get once we get closer there. It may change. So we want to go message, all messages, and that's just going to be the ATIS. Here we go, our 2 load sheets. Those are our 2 company messages here. So we should see that disappear once I click on that one. There we go. And we'll erase them all. Go back to our flight plan now. Alright, there we go. And everything has been smooth, so we'll go ahead and turn the seatbelt sign to auto. Boom.
Contact Paris Control 126.475, speedbird 794. Virgin 26 Quebec Heavy, contact Heathrow direct to 119.73.
Alright, I'm going to drop Beyond ATC's volume a little bit more, just keep it so I can still hear it though.
Speedbird 695, contact Heathrow direct to 119.73.
Contact Heathrow direct to 119.73, speedbird 695.
I'll jump back out some more cinematic views here.
Charlie, contact Amsterdam radar 119.175.
There we go. See the wings flexing a little bit there.
London Control, speedbird 924, good evening, passing flight level 242, descending to flight level 190. Speedbird 924, London Control, identified, climb flight level 390. Climb flight level 390, speedbird 924.
Hope everybody is having a wonderful Sunday so far. Oh, it must be really cloudy here. Oh, it must be raining here. It's only 78 degrees here in Northwest Florida, which normally it'd be in the 90s. Fahrenheit, of course. There we go. That was a nice view there.
Yep, that was a very nice view.
Let's see. Is it raining? No, but it's very cloudy.
It was raining here really good earlier.
Yeah, I had some thunderstorms nearby when I was getting everything set up here to start the stream. Sitting there crossing my fingers, praying that it didn't lose power or anything.
Right?
Fly by.
Well, before it decided to unleash a bunch of water, it got raining overnight. We got a new mailbox put up today.
Yeah, Baron was telling me about that. People like to come around and take it out.
Yeah, we did this the neighbor across the street that was backed into our mailbox, and it totally crashed it.
You know what you could do? I mean, it's not a cheap solution, but go get you one of those trail cameras and just point it right at your mailbox, and that way it's triggered by movement. That way the next time it gets knocked down, you can go see who it is. Just mount it into a tree right there somewhere.
I was thinking about getting one of the light bulb cameras that you can put on your porch, and you can move it around 360.
Yeah, I've got like a security camera out there that's rechargeable, and then also has like a little solar panel that really doesn't do very much, but yeah. Unfortunately, the person who took out my garbage can when it was out near the road, they came flying around the corner near my house and lost control and went into my yard and smashed into my garbage can and took the garbage can and left the one wheel that broke off of it.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. It was some ding dong in some big 4x4 truck, most likely, because the you could clearly see the all-terrain tire tread marks in my yard, and the skid marks coming around the corner that led where they actually just barely missed my neighbor's mailbox right at the corner, came into their yard a bit across mine, and then that's where they smashed into my garbage can and decided to take it instead of leave it. Thankfully they replaced it for free, so I went ahead and called the cops out just so there was a report in case of the waste management wanted some type of incident report or something, but they didn't. They're just, oh Lord, sorry that happened, we'll get you another one out ASAP. Sure enough, next business day they had it delivered out.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, $200 later, I have a new mailbox put up.
Oh wow, you must have got a decent mailbox then, huh? I went cheap when I replaced mine because Mother Nature destroyed mine a few months back, and I just got a $35 one from Walmart.
I got mine from Lowe's, and we needed hose, the all-in-one mailbox with, everything. And the quick concrete set stuff. And Kate came over today and helped us put it in. So it's there because I wanted to do this, since the post on the mailbox is hollow, and I put a 4x4 wooden post inside of it. What I wanted to do was put a rebarb in there and fill the whole thing up with concrete, and yeah, I dare you to hit it again.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Baron, that I'd seen a news report about a guy who was actually being sued because he reinforced his mailbox majorly after people have continuously months just knocked it down, destroying his mailbox. So he built a concrete reinforcement around the mailbox, and sure enough, some dumbass came sliding around the corner, slammed into it, didn't damage the mailbox at all, but totaled their vehicle, and they ended up injured from it and tried to sue the guy. And thankfully the jury said, no, go fuck off, you dumbass, you're the one who drove recklessly around this corner and smashed into his property that was not on the road. So
exactly. So
But people don't realize you do get caught crashing into a mailbox. That is a federal offense legally.
Yes. Under tampering with
The federal mail, yeah.
mail.
And yeah, it's, yeah, because your mailbox is technically U.S. Post Office, not property, but it's protected under the post office laws and stuff.
Right. We needed to get a new mailbox anyway,
Yeah.
but
We actually, when I was young growing up, I don't even remember, I was probably 8 to 10 years old or something like that. Neighbor across the street's kid, I caught him going into our mailbox. Again, like I said, I was a kid. I caught him going into our mailbox, stealing our mail, as our mail had disappeared a few times. And I had one of those, you know, plastic kids shovels that you just dig in the dirt, you know, not like a little hand shovel, but you know, it was a two-handed kid's shovel. Let's just say he got it across the face. And the cops were called out, and they were like, well, if you want to press charges against them for hitting your kid's going to end up with federal charges for tampering with the mail. And they decided not to pursue anything, so. They decided trying to get me, which, I mean, it's not like I hurt the kid. Yeah, he had a little bit of a red welt across his face, but he wasn't injured where he required any doctor visit or anything like that. But he definitely learned his lesson because it never happened again.
perfect.
Yep.
Speedbird 312, cleared nearest 1 Romeo arrival, runway 10 left. Cleared nearest 1 Romeo arrival, runway 10 left, Speedbird 312.
Oh, did I double load the bong again? Ooh, I almost did.
Come on. Come on. Well, there. Yay. I'm gonna, should I put in the room? I choose.
Alright, I'm gonna step away real quick, go rinse out my coffee cup and use the restroom, so I will be back shortly.
Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175. Have a good evening.
Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175, Turkish 6545 heavy.
Scandinavian 78 Charlie, contact Amsterdam radar 119.175. Bye-bye.
Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175, Scandinavian 78 Charlie.
London Control, Speedbird 55 Golf Super, flight level 130.
Speedbird 55 Golf Super, London Control, good evening. Identified, climb flight level 320.
Climb flight level 320, Speedbird 55 Golf Super.
Speedbird 312, descend via start to 5,000 feet, QNH 1025.
Descend via start to 5,000 feet, QNH 1025, Speedbird 312.
London Control, 048 Lima, passing flight level 273, descending to flight level 190.
Eurowings 48 Lima, London Control, identified, climb flight level 390.
Climb flight level 390, Eurowings 48 Lima.
Alrighty, I have returned. So I need to grab something to eat too while I was at it. So, yep, we have reached our, or no, almost through 40,000 feet now, heading up to 41,000. So we're just about at our cruise altitude.
Eurowings 48 Lima, cleared at the 1 Foxtrot arrival, runway 06 right.
Cleared at the 1 Foxtrot arrival, runway 06 right, Eurowings 48 Lima.
I got the numbers on the mailbox now.
Speedbird 55
Nice.
Golf Super, contact Paris Control 119.825, good day.
Contact Paris Control 119.825.
Yeah, that's usually helpful. I mean, even sometimes with the numbers, they still put the wrong mail in your box.
We get mail for people who haven't lived here in over 10 years.
Oh yeah, I get that occasionally too, yeah. I guess it was the people who lived here before me, which I've lived in this house since 2008, and I still occasionally get mail for that person.
Yeah, we've been living in this house for 14 years now,
Yep.
and we still get mail from the previous runners.
Alright, I'm gonna mute myself so I can stuff my face here. But I will be listening, so.
Worries.
Eurowings 48 Lima, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Eurowings 48 Lima.
Eurowings 48 Lima, descent to flight level 120.
Descent to flight level 120, Eurowings 48 Lima.
Eurowings 48 Lima, contact Berlin approach 136.105.
Contact Berlin approach 136.105, Eurowings 48 Lima.
Easy 23 Romeo Delta, contact Paris control 119.825.
Check out that view.
Paris control 119.825, easy 23 Romeo Delta.
Yeah, I got another plane up in front of us. I'm gonna jump in the cockpit and see if he's showing up on my MFD. Once I zoom it out, anyway. Oh, yep, there he is. Looks like he is.
Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175.
Yeah, he's 2,600 feet below us, so we're good with.
Amsterdam radar 119.175.
Same thing with this one. It's going to cross over in front of us. He's 2,600 feet below us too. So no worries. We're a bit above him.
Looks like he's making a right-hand turn.
Yeah, looks like he's probably going the same place we are. So he's right on our same flight path.
Contact Paris control 119.825.
Contact Paris control 119.825, easy 93 Whiskey Mike.
Shouldn't have any issues with the collision though. Like I said, we're up above him a ways.
That's a good thing.
Yep. He must be at like, gotta be at 39 now. I want to be 2,600 feet below us. Yeah, it must be at 39,000 feet or something. Yep, there's our right-hand turn.
Speedbird 398, contact Scottish control 119.875. Center on 119.875, Speedbird 398. Have a good evening.
Alright, we'll jump back outside since we know we're not gonna crash into any other planes here on our flight.
Speedbird 808, contact Scottish Control 119.875. Have a good evening. Centre on 119.875, Speedbird 808. Finnair 1338 Heavy, contact Scottish Control 119.875.
Scottish Control on 119.875, Finnair 1338 Heavy. Scottish Control, Finnair 1338 Heavy, flight level 410.
Finnair 1338 Heavy, Scottish Control identified.
Okie dokie, obviously I am back. My belly is much happier now. Now it's time to make my lungs happy with some more safety material. Come here, my little green shipwreck friend. And yes, this is safe to smoke while flying a plane, even though it's called shipwreck, because we're in a plane, not a ship, so we're not going to wreck. Cool thing is this is a cross between Alien Mothership and Trainwreck. Trainwreck I'd heard of before, but the Alien Mothership was a new one to me. But I like it. I like it a lot. I've had it quite a few times. It's one of my favorite sativas that my dispensary carries.
Speedbird 808, turn right heading 080.
Turn right heading 080, Speedbird 808.
Oh, there we go. What a nice view.
Speedbird 808, contact Copenhagen Control 119.43.
Sun starting to go down in the background there.
43, Speedbird 808.
Light clouds, beautiful. Welcome aboard anybody just joining. We are on our way over to Helsinki from London. Let's see, how far are we into our flight time? 45.5 minutes into our flight time here. So we've got roughly probably about hour and a half left, give or take. Flight banner says 125 hour 25 minutes. Which should be about right. Let's see what the FMC is setting, or the MICDO, whatever you want to call this thing here. So 2038. So yep, hour and 38 minutes according to the computer here. Copenhagen Control on 119.43, Finnair 1338 Heavy. Copenhagen Control, Finnair 1338 Heavy, flight level 410, direct AMRAM.
Finnair 1338 Heavy, Copenhagen Control identified.
Alright. Do have some traffic out in front of us, but they are a few thousand feet below us, so we do not have to worry about them. One of them out there for sure is definitely going the same place we are. Definitely been a few songs in this playlist that lived up to the name. It's a Wonky Beats playlist is what I decided to go with today.
Nice.
Yeah. And upbeat dot, I think it's IO, hold on. Yeah, upbeat.io is who I use for my music here. Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll bypass this song. Oh, it's almost over, never mind. It's only got like 10 seconds left. Yep, that was definitely a little wonky. Definitely looks like we're catching that plane up in front of us slowly. Hopefully we'll get lucky and we'll get in front of them before we get to our destination. That way we don't have to wait on him to land, or her if it happens to be a female pilot. We don't have to wait for them to land. There we go.
Yep, that pretty much covers everything.
Yep. So let me take my head tracker off, and I'll turn it off to save the battery right now, since I don't need it. Let's go to a passenger view here. Not a lot to see but water at the moment, but we can watch the fan blade spinning too. And unlike the 777 we were flying last stream, these actually look okay.
Doesn't look like a bird's trapped in it.
Yeah. Let's see, let's take a look around our cabin here. Pan around. So no special screen for the interior.
London Heathrow Control, Cathay 250 Heavy, flight level 410.
Oops, I went up too high. Doesn't look like we have any special colors for the interior. I think it might just be the default. Let's see what's back. Ooh, through the walls. That might be. I don't know if that's Finnair colors or not. It could be. Yeah, I think it is. So don't think the default.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
I mean, purple would be better, but you know.
Let's see. Go to the left side of the plane here. So it looks like we have interior colors, but nothing on the screen, and it's nothing fancy. Not like our Delta Team USA interior. Shouldn't be too far from getting over Denmark here. Let's see. Yeah, not too far. We're gonna cross over the northern part of Denmark here, and then come up over into Sweden, and then over into Finland. Welcome back, Baron.
Thank you.
Actually, is that the... I think that might be the coastline up there. Right up in there, possibly. Looks like it might be. Land. Land ho! Yeah, I think that is behind that. Those clouds right in there. It definitely looks like it might be the browner looking land. Oh, yep, we've just about caught that plane up in front of us, too. We're getting close. Looks like he's about 10 nautical miles in front of us now instead of 20, so... maybe a little more than 10, but still we're catching them. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Gotta get out in front of them. What are our winds? Alright, winds are coming from 342, so coming from about our 10 o'clock. And they're at 19 knots. Not too bad, could definitely be worse. Getting a little bit of turbulence here, but it's not that bad, so we don't need to turn the seatbelt sign on yet. Jump back outside so for some more cinematic views here as we come up to the coastline of Denmark. Oh yeah, see the wings flexing and wobbling a little bit there.
Descend flight level 090, speedboat 808.
Beautiful contrails provided by GFX. Well, I've been seeing some videos on YouTube reviewing the upcoming Update 6 beta for Microsoft Flight Sim here. And it's looking good. I've heard a lot of good stuff about the new implementation of both FSR4 and DLSS 4.5. Yeah, my tongue got a little twisted in some of it there, but thankfully I was able to spit it out. I need more safety material, that's the problem. I haven't had enough yet.
That's the problem.
Yep. Yep, not enough. Need to keep on. Looking forward to that, so hopefully in maybe another month or two we'll have that going live. And then of course Wednesday we have the Inibuilds Synaptic live stream coming with some updates about the A220 and some other stuff. Definitely looking forward to that one. Hopefully we'll finally get a release date announcement for the A220. It'll be time to learn a new airplane. Oh, yep, there's the coastline. Very nice. Oh, we'll give you this view. No, there, changed my mind. Here's this view instead.
Cat A250 heavy, contact Sweden control 118.0, good day.
Oh, there we go. Nice sun reflection off the water there. I've only flown into Helsinki here once, and it's been quite a while, so.
Contact Sweden control 118.0, Finnair for Charlie Echo Heavy.
There's the coast of Denmark. Yeah, nice view there. Still slowly catching that plane in front of us. Coming for him. I'm not sure what time the sun sets there at Helsinki, but got a little over an hour before we get there, so maybe we'll get lucky and it'll just be starting to set and we'll have a nice landing at sunset there instead of dark.
Speedbird 808, descend to 4,800 feet, QNH 1023. Descend to 4,800 feet, QNH 1023, Speedbird 808.
I think we'll be getting a radio handoff here soon. Oh no, maybe not. No, not until we get over closer to Sweden there, and then we get handed off.
Speedbird 808, contact London approach 127.58. Contact London approach 127.58, Speedbird 808.
Just about caught up with that plane in front of us here. Looks like he's about five-ish nautical miles in front of us. See, as we get closer, maybe we'll be able to see what kind of plane he is here. Imagine it might be like a Boeing 737 or maybe an Airbus A220 or something like, or A320, I mean. Something along those lines that cruises a bit slower than this plane does, because we're at Mach 0.85, and I think those guys usually cruise at about 0.78-ish to 8.0, somewhere in there.
Finnair 8 Alpha Foxtrot, contact Sweden control 118.0.
Center on 118.0, Finnair 8 Alpha Foxtrot, bye-bye.
Ryanair 9 Sierra Echo, contact Hotas approach 119.28. Contact Hotas approach 119.28, Ryanair 9 Sierra Echo.
Ooh, that safety toke got me seeing stars. We're coming for you, buddy. Slowly reeling them in. I mean, technically I could increase our speed some more, but no need. Let's see. Oh, we got an updated ATIS report here for Helsinki, so let's check that out. So now winds are 290. Oh, there we go. They switched to the 22 runways. Perfect. Currently the QNH is 1017. Oh, come here. Alright, QNH is 1017. Let's see, we got 290 at 9 knots, 190 variable to 300. So we've got some shifting winds down there. We do have cab okay conditions, so beautiful. And then 22 degrees Celsius. And I currently have information in India, but that is absolutely going to change before we get there. Let's see, I'll go ahead and write the winds down we have now. So 290 at 9 knots, but that might change too. As the last time we looked at it, they were at 300, so they have shifted a little bit, and we have some variable winds down there too. So, all right. So it looks like hopefully our landing runway 22 left and Laku 7 Alpha arrival will stay as what we end up getting. Put this back on flight plan. I've already cleared out the D-ATIS message, so we'll know when we get another one. Now, Yep, so we're 1 hour and 6 minutes into our flight time. Got about an hour and 20 minutes left according to the sim brief flight time that we were given. Let's see, it was 20:38. Yep, still the same. So yeah, about an hour and 17 minutes left. Alright, I'll jump back outside for some more cinematic views here. A little bit cloudy over this part of Denmark, but got some breaks down there too. Not too bad. Oh, there we go. Nice view of the coastline there. Oh, weather must have just updated. Some of the clouds just vanished. Ooh, look at that view. Very nice. Very, very nice. Can I get a screenshot before? Oh, dang it. It changed before I could get the screenshot. Nice view, sun reflecting off the water back here. Very nice. Oh, there we go. We're about to leave the Denmark land area and head out over the water again. There's our fluffy cloud bed material we need.
Right?
Just wake me up when we get there, because that looks...
Yep, just fall out of the plane and face plant right into the clouds. Bloop.
Exactly.
Got a little stretch over the water here, and then we'll be coming into Sweden. And flight plan should take us right over Stockholm, so should be nice to look at as long as the weather's clear there. It's definitely currently clear for our arrival in Helsinki at the moment. Hopefully that stays that way too. Maybe we'll get there right as the sun's starting to set, and we'll have some beautiful sunset views. And maybe my stoner brain will remember to do the replay again. Baron's probably gonna haul ass now. Oh, you ain't putting that on me again.
Yeah, I think I have something to do.
Oh yeah, I remember. I have this thing I gotta do. And
What thing? Oh, it's confidential. I can't tell you. If I did, I'd have to kill you.
exactly.
Welcome in anybody just joining us. We're probably about halfway through our flight here. We just left the coast of Denmark there, you can see below us. Heading out over the water and then over Sweden and then into Finland.
Scandinavian 78 Charlie, Copenhagen control identified.
Left out of London Heathrow a little over an hour ago. Inibuilds London Heathrow. And we're arriving into the MK Studios Helsinki-Vantaa airport. Flown in there once already this in the sim, but it's been a while and I can't remember it, so we'll get to refresh our memory on what it looks like. We are using live weather, live time, and our ATC is beyond ATC, as well as we are using the Navigraph live traffic setting. So according to them, everything we're hearing in the background and any flights we're seeing should be live, current, real-world flights. Oh, there's a nice shot. Let's grab that screenshot. Ha, gotcha. You can't escape me. I think with FatSim radar you can actually pull up the live weather and see what the clouds and everything are doing. There we go, that's FatSim radar. Let's see what we have. Once it finished initializing. Updating the database. It's gonna take a couple minutes for that to load. Once it does, we'll pull it up and I'll bring it on screen so we can look at see what the weather's gonna be like. Mainly want to see if we'll be able to have some nice views over Stockholm. There we go. Yep, that's the US.
Finnair 1338 heavy, contact reading control 118.0.
here.
Finnair 1338 Heavy, contact reading control 118.0.
Okay. So, let me jump back in the cockpit here. Yeah, so it looks like there's some light clouds right there around Stockholm. So, hopefully we'll have some nice views as we're going there. We could have done VATSIM. There was coverage, but I definitely did not want to make London Heathrow my first departure on VATSIM. That would not be a good choice. But there is where we are heading to. And we are currently... we're actually just about to Sweden here. Probably just coming up over the coast. There we go. So there's the clouds included here. And we're somewhere right there, about there where my cursor is. So you can see that on the... There we go. So coming in right about in here. And then there is our destination. Looks like there are some clouds in the area, but currently it's clear over the airport, so hopefully that will stay for us. Clouds and clouds. Oh, see a little bit of ground through that little opening there. So, yep, there is the Swedish coast. Jump over the other side here. Oh, it's even cloudier over there. Oh, here we go. Here's a little break in the clouds. Oh, very little break in the clouds.
Still looks like you'd want to lay down and go to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there we go. Get the sunset in there. Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh, that's pretty how it's reflecting the water.
Yep. Okay. Alright, when this song finishes out, we're gonna switch over to a different playlist. Oh, there we go. There's another nice view. The cloud's opening up a little bit for us.
Speedbird 398, report ready for descent. Ready for descent, Speedbird 398.
Oh, getting a little bit of turbulence. I wonder, have we passed our... Oh yeah, we must have passed that other plane already. He's not showing up on our MFD anymore. Just jump outside and see if we can see him back behind us here. Nope. Either he was just following a similar route and went a different direction now, or we've really left him behind. Oh, there we go.
I think he changed flight path.
Okay. Yeah, it may have. May have just been following a similar route and then maybe descending somewhere into Sweden instead of going on to Finland. Oh crap, I forgot to change the playlist, oops. Alright, less than a minute left on this song and then we'll swap it over. Just gonna keep my eyes focused on this so I don't forget. 32 seconds. Count it down. Oh, there's a nice opening for us. Get to see the ground again. Go back to the cinematic views and let us switch us around to different angles. And new playlist. There we go. This is a better type of funky. Oh, that's a nice view. Screenshot. Yeah, so Stockholm's gonna be somewhere up there in front of us. Oh, yep, gotta grab that screenshot too. have a feeling we're gonna end up missing the sunset on arrival. I don't know. It's gonna be close. I have a feeling it's gonna have just finished by the time we get down toward it for the landing. We shall see, though. Sheesh, look at that view. I need to kick in the afterburners, that'll get us there quicker.
There you go.
Oh crap, they didn't equip that feature on this plane. Oh man. Oh well. Oh, clouds are starting to turn pink. Orange and pink, depending on which side. Oh, what a beauty. Grab another screenshot there.
Finnair for Charlie Echo Heavy, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent.
Jump in the cockpit here real quick, see how close we are to Stockholm.
Echo Heavy, descent to flight level 210.
Oh, still got a little bit to go before we get to it.
210 Finnair for Charlie Echo Heavy.
I think there's actually...
Chat 8250 Heavy, contact reader control 128.0, bye-bye.
Center on
Oh,
128.
there's our top of descent there after Runga. Oh, got an ATIS update. Let's take a quick peek at that. Let's see, winds have gone up a knot, so we're out at 10 knots. Let's see here, come here marker, 10 knots. Still cab okay conditions, 21 degrees now instead of 22. It's cooling off a little bit more. No variable winds anymore, so that's nice. And any change, Q&H is still the same, and now it's information Juliet, but again, that's likely to change. Okay, that is looking good so far. Tell you what, we'll go ahead and let me switch to the actual this view here. We'll clear that out. Put that back on flight plan. Let's go to the the approach tab. Ding dong. Let's go ahead and input our the winds 290 and 10 knots. Air temperature 21 and 1017 on the Q&H. Let's see, let's go ahead and go to our EFB here. Let's go to charts. Let's get Helsinki input there. Let's get our airport chart first. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think it might be this one. Nope, not that one. That's the one. Okay, so we'll pin that, and then we'll pin the parking stand chart too. Let's see, we want arrival Lucas 7A 6 Victor 7 Alpha. There it is. We'll pin that. And then the approach is going to be ILS 22 left is what we have programmed. No, we don't want a copter ILS. Alright, we'll do, yep, we'll pin this one here. Just read the missed approach here real quick. So basically climb out to 2,000 feet on the heading of, well, straight ahead originally, and then left to 185, and then expect radar vectoring. We're not missed approaching, damn it. Which, that's the missed approach right there. Airport elevation, or actually runway elevation, is 149 feet. So 349 feet is going to be our decision altitude. So let's jump back over here.
We're not going to fly in circles around the circles like we did at Perth.
No.
Was that Perth? Or?
Yeah, that was Perth. We also had very bad visibility there. Is that right? 349? Yep, okay. Whew. Thought my memory betrayed me there for a minute. Alright, so we have our approach information set now, so all we'll have to do is, if the winds update, is update our winds. Beautiful. Let's see, let's go to the pin charts. We don't need Heathrow. There we go. So we got our airport parking stand. There's our regular approach. So let's go ahead and take a quick peek at that too. Alright. So looks like we should be coming in at Lucip. Then, and we need to be above 10,000 feet there. And then 250 knots, which will already be at 250 knots anyway. When we get towards 10,000 feet. And then above 3,000 feet and 220 knots here at Kuka. And it looks like, oh, wait a minute. Sorry, we're coming in here at Lackett. My bad. My bad, I was looking at the wrong one. Okay, so still above 10,000 feet there at Lackett. And then 250 knots at Marum. And then we have nothing until we get to Kavi here, which is above 3,000 feet at 220 knots. And then from there, we're going to get radar vectored over and into the approach for 22 left here. And there's our ILS, which the computer will input this for us automatically once we get close enough. Let's see. No altitude restrictions or anything on the way in. And our ILS intercept is 3,000 feet. There it ticks it. Alright, and 217 is going to be our approach heading there.
Finnair 4 Charlie Echo Heavy, contact Helsinki Control 121.3.
Contact Helsinki Control 121.3.
My first officer is going to handle the tuning the radio for me, so he will have all those frequencies ready to go for us. So let's put this back on that one, because that's the first chart we will need when we're ready for it. Let's go ahead and zoom in. One more, yep, there we go. So, okay, yeah, I believe all this yellow is going to be Stockholm. And then I believe that's the airport for Stockholm, so we should be going directly over the city. Alright, I'm gonna step away and use the restroom. I'll be right back. Alright, I have returned.
Welcome back.
Ooh, that's pretty. Let's go back outside for some cinematic views. Yeah. Sheesh. Unfortunately, the clouds do have some of that wonderful FSR3 artifacting to them, but again, soon to be fixed, hopefully, with the Sim Update 6 coming. Flyby. Thankfully, no guns on board, so you don't have to worry about anybody shooting up the place.
Finnair 8 Alpha Foxtrot, contact Helsinki Control 121.3, bye-bye.
Center on 121.3, Finnair 8 Alpha Foxtrot.
Well, there's the coastline off in the distance there, I believe. Not too far from Stockholm. Screenshot. Start to see some roads and stuff down there. Let's see, let's go to a manual external view here. No, not that one. I want the previous one. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, there we go. There's some of the city, and I believe that's the airport right there. See a few runways. Yep, there we go. Just grab a screenshot there. Let's see, there's the sun. See if we can still capture. There we go, just like that. Still got the Finnair logo. Get the sun in the background there too.
Sweden Control, red nose 2771, flight level 370.
Red nose 2771, Sweden Control identified.
Well, we might get lucky and get to our arrival right at sunset. The sun's not dropping as fast as I thought it was going to.
You gotta remember how far north you are.
Yeah, that's a good point, but yeah, that's true. They do get during the summer, they do get a lot more longer daytime. I forgot about that. I'm not used to.
Another 40-50 miles to the north, and you'd be in the Arctic Circle, I think.
Yeah, not too far. I mean, this is southern Finland we're going to, but yeah, it's still not that far from the Arctic North. Yeah. Let's see, is that the coastline or is that just another big... Nope, that's the actual coastline. Okay, yep. We are leaving Sweden and heading towards Finland now. Oh, got another ATIS update here. Just go check that out real quick, see if anything changed. Oh, yep, wind shifted a little bit. 30, is that 00? Yes, 300 at 9 knots. So let's update that over here. Let me shift our camera. Alright, approach. 300, 9. Temperature is the same, and the QNH is the same, and information kilo. And again, still going to change before we get there, so we will not break kilo down yet. Let's see, so our VREF speed's going to be 127, our approach speed 132. And we were 81 nautical miles from our top of descent, so it's just about to show up here at the edge of our map, and as you see, the ILS-22 is already showing up there, so it has already picked up that information for us. I love smart planes that do stuff for you. Makes the stoner's life a lot easier to not have to remember everything. We're an hour and 49 minutes on our flight time so far. We should have 34 minutes left according to the FMC. Let me get us back on the flight plan here. Oh, 33 minutes. We're down to 20:37 on our arrival time, and current time is 20:04. 208 nautical miles to our destination. And there we go. There is our top of descent just above my mouse, that white line. There on the MFD. So we've got a little bit of time before we have to start configuring for descent, so we'll jump back outside again and enjoy this sunset views. Enjoy your 420 material while you can, because the no smoking sign will come on once we start our descent. Oh, now the sun's getting close to the horizon there. Stay where you are though. That's close enough. We don't want you going any further. Well, actually, it might be better if it's like just below the horizon, but still kind of light. And that way it's not blind us in the face as we're trying to land, considering it's not directly the runway heading. It'd be off to the right in front of us a little bit, but still. Cleared Laka 9 Romeo arrival, runway 04 right, Finnair 1338 heavy. Alright, we have to change our runway now. Thank you, Beyond ETC, I appreciate that. Alright, so go back to this. 04 right. Well, at least it's a long runway too. We'll do ILS again, and Laco 9 Romeo, and there was no transition. And insert. Alright, we'll still have manual vectors. Alright, now let's go to our EFB, and we need to change our chart here. Laka 9 Romeo, that's it right here. Alright, let's see, that keep Helsinki control on 121.3, Finnair 1338 heavy. Alright, I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit more here. Let me turn Beyond ATC up a little bit more. Helsinki control, Finnair 1338 heavy, flight level 410. Let's see here. Let's scroll up. Okay, yep. Blaku. Roger, Finnair 1338 heavy. Not ready yet. We're still like 35 nautical miles away. Alright, so Lackett is where we're coming in. So right here, same thing above flight level 100. And then max speed 250. And then we're actually going to be making a loop around in here. And then let's see what we got. 220 at Neku. And then above 3300 and 220 at Malk. And then we'll be radar vectored from there. Oh, we'll be turning to the southeast and then up to the northeast to 22 or 02 right. 04 right, sorry, 04 right. So it'll be this runway right here. Which is still okay because it's just opposite the runway I had programmed, which was 22 coming in this way. And our gate's going to be right over in here, almost kind of the middle of the runway. It might be a little bit closer down this way, but won't be too bad of a taxi to the gate. So we've got Whiskey 44 as our gate. Okay, let's go back to, actually let's go ahead and leave that chart up because we're about to get into that approach anyway. We're coming up on 20 nautical miles from our top of descent. I have a feeling when we get to about 15, maybe 10, that Beyond ATC is going to make us start descending anyway. Oh, look at that coloring. Man, that's pretty. Pretty. Alright, let me go ahead and launch the replay application. Let me stick it right over here. I'm sure Baron's gonna make a run for the door any minute now.
In my mind, I'm already gone.
Oh, okay. You're already gone in your mind. Gotcha. Yeah, I knew that already too, so. Alright. We're probably getting very close here. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and call ready for descent. Helsinki Control, Finnair 1338 is approaching our top of descent. Ready for descent.
Finnair 1338 Heavy, descend to flight level 130.
Descend flight level 130, Finnair 1338 Heavy. Alright, I'll get 130 set. And we'll click up so it starts our descent here. There we go. And seatbelt sign back on, and no smoking sign on also. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. As you see, I've turned on the seatbelt sign and no smoking as we've started our descent down into Helsinki. Please extinguish all your 420 materials at this time and fasten your seatbelt and secure your tray table and seat backs to their upright position in preparation for landing. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the beautiful sunset views as we come into Helsinki here.
Contact Helsinki radar 119.1. Contact Helsinki radar 119.1. Finnair for Charlie Echo Heavy.
All right. There we go. We have intercepted the computer's descent path now, so down we go. Alright, slight right hand turn coming in there. Yep, so we're... Okay, yep. We're getting close. Hey, I didn't tell you to move that chart. So there's Blackett right there. Just have to be above 10,000 feet, which is absolutely no problem. Which there's the that pink dot right there is Blackett, so we will definitely be above 10,000 feet there. Our speed's looking good, right in where we need it to be. Looks like we're dropping at 3,000 feet per minute. The view is gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, there's your purple sky.
Very pretty.
Oh, there we go. Sun just kissing the horizon there. Oh, that's nice. Oh, even our contrails have a nice pink hue to them. So, jump inside the cockpit here. We'll turn the logo light on. There we go. Not gonna see it really yet, but I'm sure by the time we're on the ground it'll be visible then. Oh, actually you can see it a little bit there. So let's get a cabin view here. There's the starboard side of the airplane. Check out the port side over here. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a nice view. Oh, the starboard side is gonna have, or no, actually the port side's gonna have the view here on the way, on the landing. Since we're on 04 now instead of 22. Here, let's go there we go. Jump back into the cockpit here. Keep an eye on our approach. I'm gonna go empty some water out of my bladder real quick before we have to land, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned. Alright, thank you. Okay, so there is actually the runway off in front of us just a little way, so that's actually almost 60 miles away, so it's not going to show up yet. Might be able to see it once we get up here to this turn, depending on the clouds. Turn into the southwest there, and then we'll get radar vectored onto the approach. As long as Beyond ATC doesn't foobar it. No new weather update as of yet. Alright. Oh, one thing I didn't look at. Jump over here to the EFB. Is... oh, transition level by ATC. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. So they will tell us what that is once we get lower, I suppose. Which we're not too far from 13,000 feet we were assigned. About to level off here. Let's go ahead and drop my map range down to 40. Let's put his down to 80. Oh, beautiful. We're actually below the clouds that were here, so we can see everything. Descend via start of flight level 100, Finnair 1338 Heavy. Alright, there. We'll just click up and the computer will maintain all the constraints. Which we've actually already passed Blackett now. So now the 10,000 foot, above 10,000 foot restriction is lifted. So our next restriction isn't until we get over here to, oh, what is that? Malky, or yeah, Malky maybe here, or maybe it's Neko. I can't remember. Let's see, which one is it? Oh no, it's none of those. We have 5,000 foot there. That's not on the chart. Yeah, it's Malky that's above 3,300 feet and 220 knots there. And our airspeed is good. We're already below the 250 knots. Smart plane fun. Well, smart plane makes stoner life easy. graphically. Drop this down to 20. Bring his down to 40. Pause the music at the end of this song coming up here. It's kind of a long song, got 2 minutes left. So I'll probably forget and it'll go on to the next song. And alright, we are approaching 10,000 feet. We'll go ahead and turn the landing lights on. Turn the wing light on too. Strobe light. No, up please. Give me the up arrow. There we go.
Finnair 1338 Heavy, contact Helsinki radar 119.1.
Helsinki radar 119.1, Finnair 1338 Heavy, have a good evening. Helsinki radar, Finnair 1338 Heavy, descending via the Laku 9 Romeo arrival, holding at 10,000, or sorry, holding at flight level 100.
Finnair 1338 Heavy, Helsinki radar, information Lima current, QNH 1017, expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 04 right.
Acknowledge information Lima, QNH 1017, expect radar vectors for the ILS approach runway 04 right, Finnair 1338 Heavy.
Finnair 1338 Heavy, descent to 3,300 feet, QNH 1017.
Descend 3,300 feet, QNH 1017, Finnair 1338 Heavy. Let's see here, 4, switch that, 33, and there we go. Down we go. Okay, we're a bit above the profile, so we're gonna probably descend pretty rapidly here. Alright, speed brake coming out, that's gonna help us descend even more. We need to get down here and intercept this. Well, we never got the ATIS update that would have given us the information Lima.
Finnair 1338 Heavy, turn right, heading 205 vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 205, vectors for the approach, Finnair 1338 Heavy. Alright, so let's go. Let's see, oh, no, wrong click. Oh, went too far. There we go, that's the click I needed. And now I have to manage this. Yeah, we need to go down. Let's go down at 3,500 feet per minute till we get a little bit closer. Yeah, because there is our constraint there, and we're still at just above 5,000 feet. Let's go off standard pressure, and we need 1017. There we go, set. That right there on the MFD where my mouse is the first waypoint in the approach. Oh wow, we're fast even with the speed breakout. So okay, we're coming up to 3,300 feet, so we should start pulling up and slow it down.
Finnair 1338 heavy, turn left heading 070.
Turn left heading 070, Finnair 133 heavy, or 1338 heavy. Crap, and then my finger went way too far. There we go. 070 set. We're holding 3,300 feet. Let's go ahead and arm the landing system. Let's see, let's go down to 10 nautical miles on mine and 20 on his. I don't see weather being a factor, so we're going to switch to terrain.
Finnair 1338 heavy, 2 miles from Gunap, turn left, heading 065, maintain 3,300 feet until established. Cleared ILS approach runway 04 right.
2 miles from Gunap, turn left heading 065, maintain 3,300 feet until established. Cleared ILS approach runway 04 right. Finnair 1338 heavy. Alright, let's activate the approach. Oops, I need to go one more degree there. And I'm gonna actually go Gunap. Come on, click. Let's go direct. There we go. And that's gonna turn us into the no, that's gonna do a weird loop. Let's go Dimpo instead. Come on. Come on, click, damn it.
Finnair 1338 heavy, contact Helsinki Tower 118.85.
Helsinki Tower on 118.85, Finnair 1338 heavy. Yeah, it's still really weird. I need to activate the approach. Oh my god, come on, clicks. Boy, this thing's trying my patience. Oh shit, that's right. That is not the right ILS approach anymore.
All aircraft be advised, information mic now current QNH 1018.
Let me get the speed down. Alright, we are established on the localizer. Oh yeah.
Tower, Finnair 1338 heavy,
There
ILS
is...
approach runway 04 right.
Finnair 1338 heavy, Helsinki Tower, wind 310 degrees 8 knots, runway 04 right, cleared to land.
Cleared to land 04 right, Finnair 1338 heavy. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Alright, my airplane. Gear down. Flight recorder started. Oh, be quiet.
Replay?
Yep, I gotta go in.
2,500.
Okay, there we go. Input sat on. Alright, excellent. Cabin is secure.
2,000.
There we go. Alright, let's get... There we go. We got this. No issues. We've intercepted the glide slope on the vertical anyway. Now we just got to get the horizontal here. There we go. That's better. Much more better. A little bit low. Let's bring the nose up.
1,000.
So got 2 white, 2 red on the pappies there. There we go. Might help if I recenter my camera too. And a little bit of a quartering crosswind. There we go. Oh yeah. Guess what? We forgot a few other things here. That. Come on, camera. And that. There we go. Come on, plane, get over there. There we go. Let's straighten it out. Yeah, that wind. Oh yeah, it's almost directly crosswind now. And now she's a floating.
90.
Come on, baby.
80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
There we go. We are down. Speed brakes out. Bring the nose down gently. And reversers. I need to go manual brakes because we went a little long here. Alright, and reverser stowed. Alright, we made it. Exit right at Zulu Bravo, Finnair 1338 Heavy, which will hopefully be this one here. So we're going to take this one. Oh, no, this is Yankee, but all right.
Finnair 1338 Heavy, contact ground 118.125.
Ground on 118.125, Finnair 1338 Heavy. Okay, come on, stop plane. There we go. Set the parking brake. A little bit hard on the stop there, but chrono off for the flight. Let's bring up the airport chart. Alright, there we are right there. And our parking is somewhere right over here. I forgot exactly where it was. Oh yeah. No wonder my head tracking didn't work. I never clipped it back on. Here, put it on here for the taxi. Alright, let's get our... Actually, we can go ahead and stop the recording right there. Alright, and what did I say? Gate Whiskey 44. Helsinki ground, Finnair 1338 Heavy, request taxi to Gate Whiskey 44. Alright, we'll pause that music since our Universal Nelson music is going.
Welcome to Vantaa Airport, taxi to stand Whiskey 44 via Yankee, Alpha Victor, Alpha Tango.
Taxi to stand for 4 via Yankee, Alpha Victor, Alpha Tango, Finnair 1338 Heavy. Okay. Let's see, how much can I zoom in on this thing? About that much. Okay, so we're on Yankee. And then they said Alpha Victor. Ah, there's Alpha Victor. Okay, so we're gonna come down this way to Alpha Victor. And then Alpha Tango. Where the hell is Alpha Tango? I don't see an Alpha Tango. Let's look at the parking stand chart. So Whiskey 44 is right here. Alright, that's Alpha Tango. Okay, so here we go. This is a much easier chart to see. So Alpha Victor. This, and then Alpha Tango, and then right into 44. There we go. That's our taxi we needed to see. So we're going to make a right immediately here. Or maybe it's the next one. It might be the next one up here. Yeah, it's the next one up here. There's Alpha Victor. Okay. So let's go up here. We'll turn the landing lights off. We'll go taxi light on. Strobe light can come off. The wing lights can come off. So go ahead and turn those completely off. Rest of that can stay on. Let's get the APU starting up. And that is all we need there. Flaps are cleaned up. Oh, let's retract the speed brakes. And we'll go ahead and pull, there we go, that up on this. We'll leave it on TA till we get to the stand. Already stopped the flight time, so we had 2 hours and 23 minutes. Perfect. Alright, parking brake off. Give a little bit of thrust here, and we'll get over to the gate. Welcome to Helsinki-Vantaa Airport. Yeah, brakes hot. What else is new? They're always hot on this plane. She's a big girl, heavy to stop. Okay. Take this right-hand turn here. Oh, come on, slow down. Go. Make sure we keep our speed 15 knots or less, which means we don't have to ride the brakes a lot, most likely. Let's see, yep, APU should be spooled up now, so we'll go APU bleed on. Yep, and there's the 15 knots. We'll ride the brakes just a little bit here. Right. Make this a little bit of a left here. And then we're looking for Whiskey 44. There's 42, so it's probably going to be the next one. Yep, that one right there. Slow us down. Alright, we'll go taxi light off. And stop right there. Parking brake set. And we'll leave everything running because we're going to do the replay. I won't make that mistake again. Let me turn the head tracking off here. Alright. Oh, great. And now good old GSX automatically docking has just deployed the slide. Oh, I love them. That was sarcasm there, if anybody didn't catch it.
Totally went by me.
Casper would never be sarcastic. What are you talking about?
Never. Not ever in my lifetime would I. Watch this. When we get over to the other side, we're going to see the slide deployed. Yep, there it is. Abandoned ship. Abandoned ship. Oh, GSX. Alright, let's see. I think I need to go, yep, jetway, and that should retract it. No, please close the door again. No, close the door. Alright, let's go maintenance. Let's see, we'll reset the brake temperature, and that way we don't have glowing brakes on the replay. And reset slides. That should have fixed that. No, no. Close the damn door. GSX, I'm about to put my foot up your virtual ass. Okay, well let me... There. Disable the fucking slides. Pardon my Frenchy. Reset slides. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Holy cannoli, Batman. Let's go over here and stop our block time chrono. 2 hours and 48 minutes. Alright, I think we can set everything back up for the replay now. We'll just... Alright, that's good. We don't need to do anything else there. Why are you arming the slide again? Please stop. Okay, let's go. Landing lights. We need the strobe lights. Oh, come on. Quit being a douche. We had the wing light on. Actually, we can turn the APU off because that was not on. And then everything else the way it was for landing. Let me get the, I don't know if it'll, well, let me do this again. Should. Yep, okay, that. Speed brake, and let's get the flaps to full. Let's see, are they almost fully extended there? There we go. Alright, let's start the replay. Pause. Alright, let's go to... tell you what, let's do a... we'll do the cabin view first. Let me take my face away for a moment. We'll take the control inputs away too. Oh crap. Come here. And resume. Alright, here we go. See what it was like from inside the cabin first, and then we'll do some external views. Let's get that turn, trying to get lined up. I should have done is when Beyond ATC started giving us that first initial vector turn as well, not the initial one because that was 205, but when we got that initial hard left hand to 05 or 070, I should have just went straight direct to the initial waypoint on the ILS. There we go. Now we're just fighting the winds. Which, well, unfortunately, since I started the replay already, it already went on to judging this one. Let's see if we can no, it didn't save what we are landing, so what they applauded, so it should have been less than, I think it's 250 feet a minute. Very nice looking scenery here.
Oh yeah, very nice.
There we go, coming over the airport. Or at least the outer perimeter, a couple little hiccups there. At least on my end. Fighting that side wind. Definitely a little long. I think we may have been just outside of the actual touchdown. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. Alright, let's pause that. And we'll go back. Go about right here. Let's go. Let's go to more. Oh, come on. Come on, camera. There we go. That's the view I wanted. Alright, resume. Here we go. Oh, and now it switched to this view. There we go.
Ooh, party. I didn't know airplanes could hover in the sky like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's magic. Oh, look at that. Look at that crabbing fighting that wind.
Casper blazing magic.
Oh, look at that fighting that wind. Wind was coming from almost directly from the left here. There we go.
Yeah, she was coming in sideways.
Yeah, well, I shouldn't have banked right there. I think that was, I didn't correct for the rudder input, so here we go. Kind of getting it straightened back out. Let's see where we ended up touching down at. Go, straightened it up, and just barely outside of the last touchdown marker. So that wasn't too bad. I will take it. We're down safe and sound. Decided to get everybody a little
Nicely done, sir.
right-hand turn there. Well, it was okayly done. It was definitely okayly done. Alright, let's pause that. Let's go back again. Let's see. Let's see what this view ends up looking like when we resume here. Nope, not what I wanted. Alright, here, we'll there we go. Watch it from this angle here. Somebody watching closely be like, well, if it was so windy outside, why aren't the trees swaying back and forth? Alright, the sim's not that detailed.
Blame the graphics.
Yep. Straighten it up, yeah. A little bit floaty right in there, but that's okay. And boom, touchdown. Said I'll take it down safe and sound. Alright, I'll watch a couple more views as we say the goodbyes here. I hope you enjoyed the flight here. Wasn't a super long one, short hop from London here to Helsinki, but I hope you enjoyed it. It was definitely a spicy approach and landing there with those winds and the vectoring, but we made it down safe and sound. So I hope you enjoyed the flight, and I hope you'll join me again for the next one, most likely on Thursday. We'll do a couple more replays on the way out, and then we'll take us out of here with some tunes here. All right, enjoy your evening, and thanks for joining me. Have a good one. A little bit of GFX effects there coming off of the slats.